So I thought I'd quickly share with you the process of how I extract honey from frames just like this and get it into the jar. So this this is a super that's been taken directly from the hive, and in there my bees have been working really hard, and all of these frames here are filled with beautiful honey. Now the white that you can see on the outside is the wax cappings. So the bees have all inside here is the honey, but the bees cap it off with the wax, and then I will cut the wax off, and I'll be saving the wax so that I can use it for beeswax candles or lip balm or anything like that. And then we'll be putting the frames in here, and the frames go in this way, and then through centrifugal force we spin them, all the honey comes out, and then we can open the valve there over the strainers here. So we've got a double strainer, and we then put the jar under there, and yeah, the honey flows out. So I'd best get cracking. I think it's going to be a long and sticky evening. So when the bees have finished filling the frame with honey, they then cap it over with this wax. And so all I need to do is cut this wax off, and I collect it underneath, because then I can render that down, and that can be used in lip balm, candles. Last year I also made furniture polish and food wraps with it. And as you can see, it's revealing the honey underneath. And yeah, that can go straight into the extractor. What you can also probably see on this side is cells that are slightly different colour. So you can probably see ones that are darker, and that's actually just pollen. So that's pollen that the bees have collected and will be sieved out during the extraction process. But yeah. So we spin the frames in here, the honey flies out, the centrifugal force pushes the honey out, and you can see it's all now collecting at the bottom there. And then, as we can see, the frames are then empty of honey. So I've finished spinning all of the honey now, and you can see it's literally as high as it can go. It's touching the frame holder. So you can see there, we have got quite a bit. So on to the next stage. And now we can open the floodgates and start to strain the honey. This is a double strainer, so we'll get the big bits in there, and underneath there's a smaller one. Right, so I finished sieving out all of the wax, and I'm left with just under 10 kilograms of pure, beautiful honey direct from the hive. I can hardly believe it. So all that's left to do is open the valve and stick it on my toast. And honestly, once you've tasted beautiful, fresh, pure honey like this, the difference compared to the supermarket stuff you get, which is just not real, you know, not proper honey from direct from the hive. This is amazing, and I'm just so chuffed. And these are the wax cappings that's come off the frames, and I'm just going to pop that in the oven to melt the wax and separate it from the honey, so I can use the honey for baker's honey and use the wax for candles or lip balm or whatever. Okay, so the wax melted down and is now hardened, and as you can see it's separated the honey, so I can use that as baker's honey. And so all I need to do now is render this down again and filter it to get rid of there's little pieces of pollen and propolis that's in there. So we will filter that and then we'll be left with clean, pure beeswax. And now I'm just heating up the wax. So this is all wax, and as it's heating, it's all these little bits here I will be able to filter off. when I pour it into this muslin, and all the debris will be caught in there and all the clean wax will go down there. And so this is all the gunk and the dirt that's left over from filtering the wax. And there's the wax down there, which will cool down and go hard. And then we'll be able to see if we need to filter it again. So I ended up filtering the wax another time just to get it as pure and clean as possible. And this is what I'm left with, a solid block of beautiful beeswax. I honestly couldn't be more chuffed. So I'll be using that as a candle and yeah, maybe a few other things, maybe some furniture polish or something like that. But overall, this entire experience, getting just under 10 kilograms of honey and the beeswax and just the process of and the honour of looking after the bees, honestly, it's the best hobby ever.